I am here, everybody. So, this isn't gonna really just be a Shadow Theater all challenges live stream, but we will play it for a bit. So, yeah, we might play some 720 in the Gauntlet. No, not actually. I'm not gonna be playing the Gauntlet at all. We might play some FNAF Lock. The true FNAF Lock, actually, because, like, it includes UCN. But I'm guaranteeing that that's not happening. First, let's play some FNAF 6. Oh, crap. Close Pizza Sim. I need to, like, get rid of that. Hold on. Pizza Sim is gone. Gone! I don't... Here, hold on, wait, let me do something. Copy. Paste. I'm gonna, like, see if it works on, copy. Paste. Okay. Let's see if I will, like... Here, hold on, I'm gonna open my, my hands cam thing, and, we will be rolling. I'm using a custom name. Yeah. I never opened this. Crap. Uh, 1 second. Oh. Wait, no. Hold on, I'm gonna, like... Oh... Need to... Okay. Oh my gosh. Hold on, wait, I'm, like... No. Oh my gosh! Like... This is stopping! Okay. It's supposed to now work once I open it. I didn't want to show that. Oh my gosh. So stupid. Okay, it actually works this time. Quick problem! I have no idea how to play FNAF 6. I've been in 5020. I have been in aggressive nightmare mode. I'm trying to be Shadow Fear Girl Challenge this pre-patch. I've beaten all these different max modes. And I've surprisingly never played FNAF 6. I just didn't really like the sound cue idea. Like, how quiet everything is. And, but yeah, this is kind of gonna be practice for the true FNAF lock. There's also a harder version called FNAF Lock Hard Mode, which makes it so you can't stall Freddy, and you need to be on cam 1C. And it's just every harder version of every FNAF game. So, hardest Saturday is one of the hardest things. So, anyways, let's not waste any more time. Let's press G and play this. Oh my gosh, I'm goof. Whatever. Hard setting. I never really know. I don't really know how to play FNAF 6. So, we're gonna close this first and find a guide. Okay. Here we are. The task manager has saved us yet again. Okay. No, I'm gonna go into the Loans 5 channel real quick.
Okay, great. Wait, were you even listening? You haven't taken a single note this entire meeting?
Hello everybody, and welcome back to the Bones 5 YouTube channel on YouTube. In this video, we're going to be covering the AI of all the different sections of FNAF 6's gameplay, along with its hardest challenge, cover the actual simulator section of Pizzeria gameplay to cover. Once you finish the office sections on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday, you'll be given the option to salvage an animatronic at the end of the night, awarding you cash if you win the salvage. The basic premise of the salvages is to progress through the audio prompts and watch the animatronic for movement. If the animatronic gets too aggressive, you can use a taser to reset the animatronic. However, you can only use this taser 3 times before damaging the animatronic and decreasing the amount of revenue you gain from the salvage. Salvages are essentially one big progress bar made up of 1,200 units.
I don't care about the
This progress bar will start
salvages.
randomly at 0 or 100. Every single ending within FNAF 6 will go from easiest to hardest. The mediocrity ending, there still remains one final challenge. As I said earlier, we still have to complete the hardest Saturday, which is Saturday with all salvages, all ads, no tools, and no upgrades. The reason that I didn't cover the office strategy in the actual office section is because the normal strategy and the strategy for the hardest Saturday are almost identical. The only exception is because the normal strategy and the strategy for the hardest Saturday are almost identical in the actual office. Then simply search through the catalog every day and acquire as many items as possible that are both marked down and have risk. You can salvage any of the animatronics if you want, as they have a pretty high chance of getting in regardless, but make sure that you buy or salvage Lefty at some point. He has the highest risk value in the game, and that will be key in getting this ending. Make sure not to place down all of the risky items that you've been collecting until Saturday, as you don't want any lawsuits throughout the week. Once Saturday rolls around, buy any remaining items left in the catalog that still have risk and upgrade your floor plan to max. Place everything down and hope that you got lucky enough to have 50 or higher risk. Then just finish out Saturday in the office and you'll now have certificates for all 6 endings. But even with all of the 6 endings obtained, there still remains one final challenge. As I said earlier, we still have to complete the hardest Saturday, which is Saturday with all
I'm
salvages.
not beating hardest Saturday, I'm beating Saturday.
$100 to buy the sanitation station, and don't purchase anything. The only condition being to, well, go bankrupt. We're going to farm for this ending, as it isn't always guaranteed, but it's usually faster to just restart saves than playing the game out further. Start up your game and buy the discount ball pit, show stage, and Mr. Hugs. This will net you 5 total risk. Then, start up and breeze through the office section. At the end of every night, you have 3 possible chances of getting a lawsuit, with 5 minutes to get here, so just restart the game if you don't get one and try again. Once you do get a lawsuit, just run out of money by settling and you should go bankrupt.
Oh! I went bankrupt.
You gave it your best shot.
I
You
did.
went all in.
I really
You
did.
put all-
The insanity ending is also pretty simple to get. Use the cash farming strategy until you have enough money for the Egg Baby data archive. You must purchase it, but you don't have to actually place it down. Then enter into office mode. You'll notice the computer button is now blue. Turn off the computer, hold left click on the power button, then turn the computer back on. You know you've done it once you see schematics for the scooper. Then just let the cutscene play out and you should get your ending.
Congratulations. You went somewhere you weren't supposed to go, saw something you weren't supposed to see, and prevented a tidy resolution
Same
to
guy.
a
Hey,
messy
are you from
problem.
somewhere, sir?
Before you go, take this
Excuse me,
certificate
sir?
of insanity.
The Lore Keeper ending can be a step up from the 3 previous endings in difficulty. First, you'll need to farm up enough cash to purchase the 3 lore-based arcade games, Fruity Maze, Midnight Motorist, and the Security Puppet. To unlock the lore secret of Midnight Motorist, wait until the 4th lap and ride near the bottom edge of the screen. You may want to intentionally crash to lose a bit of speed, then go through the road when it opens up on the bottom. Make your way to the house and bang on the door. Run back to the hallway and bang on the door again, then go back outside and examine the footprints. This should end the minigame. Now it's time for the second minigame, Fruity Maze. And my god, this minigame. Oh, best of the maze. After you beat the minigame twice, just let time run out and you'll have met the condition for the Lore Keeper ending. Thankfully, the third minigame, Security Puppet, is extremely easy. Just farm up enough cash to purchase it, then playtest it 3 times. Nothing will happen until the 4th time, in which you'll have to walk outside and crawl next to Charlie. This will reward you with a good bit of money and meet the last condition for the Lore Keeper ending. Now just complete
This is just so annoying, bro.
Saturday, no salvage is necessary, and just finish the game. Seriously though, fuck Fruity Maze. The completion ending is obtained by beating the game when salvaging all 4 animatronics. This will make Saturday pretty hard, and I'll cover the strategy for the really hard nights in a bit when we talk about the hardest Saturday. But for now, just know that the only thing you need to worry about is salvaging every single animatronic. Everything else is irrelevant. I would still advise buying the sanitation station though to ensure you don't get any lawsuits. The blacklisted ending is probably the hardest out of the 6 to obtain. The only condition for this ending is finishing the game with 50 risk or more. Like the bankruptcy ending, this ending also isn't guaranteed, with around a 50% success rate per playthrough. I was lucky enough to get it on my first try, but that won't always happen. The reason for this is because of how the markdown system works. The main way of increasing risk in your pizzeria is to buy marked down items that have risk. Starting on Tuesday, 5 random items in the catalog will be marked down every single day. The general strategy for this ending is to search through the catalog every single day and buy items that are both marked down and have risk. You don't want to purchase any unnecessary items, as those items could still be marked down in the future and get you more risk. With that said, there's still a bit more planning that needs to be done. When starting out on Monday, buy the discount ball pit and Mr. Hugs. These items cannot be marked down and will give you 1 risk each. You're going to want to farm up as much cash as possible on Monday in order to unlock as many of the items in the catalog as you can, as markdowns can still go on items that aren't available to you yet. Then simply search through the catalog every day and acquire as many items as possible that are both marked down and have risk. You can salvage any of the animatronics if you want, as they have a pretty high chance of getting in regardless, but make sure that you buy or salvage Lefty at some point. He has the highest risk value in the game, and that will be key in getting this ending. Make sure not to place down all of the risky items that you've been collecting until Saturday, as you don't want any lawsuits throughout the week. Once Saturday rolls around, buy any remaining items left in the catalog that still have risk and upgrade your floor plan to max. Place everything down and hope that you got lucky enough to have 50 or higher risk. Then just finish out Saturday in the office and you'll now have certificates for all 6 endings. But even with all of the 6 endings obtained, there still remains one final challenge. As I said earlier, we still have to complete the hardest Saturday, which is Saturday with all salvages, all ads, no tools, and no upgrades. The reason that I didn't cover the office strategy in the actual office section is because the normal strategy and the strategy for the hardest Saturday are almost identical. The only exception being that you'll probably have less ads on a normal playthrough, and you'll be able to have silent ventilation on for some extra cooling. Even with tools, we still wouldn't use the motion detector or audio layer, as they provide no strategical advantage over just listening for movement, especially compared to silent ventilation, which can settle on the temperature even while the terminal is off. But assuming you're going for the hardest Saturday, here's how to go about it. The moment the night starts, go straight for an advertising task. We're going to gamble on the first advertising task being done before the animatronics get to your office. Always stare at a vent until the task is complete, as you don't want to look at the monitor and get any ads. The moment a task finishes, turn off your terminal and fan, and wait until you see the grayed out icons on both on the bottom left corner. You won't actually get the superpowered flashlight until these gray buttons appear. While all this is going on, you should be listening for any vent noises and immediately turning to that side to ward off whatever threats may be in the vents.
Savage, shut your bitch ass up too.
Every single threat within that vent is gone before you turn around. If you hear a loud vent sound behind you while waiting on these 4 seconds, feel free to turn around and gamble that whatever animatronic was in the vent in front of you had already left, to prevent getting jump scared from behind. Once you've spent 8 full seconds with both the terminal and fan off, and you've warded off all the animatronics in both of your vents, turn both the terminal and fan back on and immediately start another task. Then repeat this cycle for the entire night. This is a pretty simple strategy, but there were some common mistakes that I had originally made that I needed to correct in order to beat the night. First, you always want to synchronize the fan and the terminal. Always have them both off and on at the same time. When you ward off animatronics with the super flashlight, they'll be so far away from your office that you can use that time to both cool down the office and get a task done. Your noise level won't matter at this point, as animatronics hearing you isn't a factor in their movement until they're in your adjacent vents. Another mistake I made was playing way too patient. At first, I would clear both vents with the super flashlight and wait until I didn't hear any vent noises for 8 full seconds. Animatronics make vent noises when they leave the vents as well, so this strategy led to me starting tasks when the animatronics were already halfway to my office, if not already in the vents. It also made the nights really long. On 2 of my worst fails, nights lasted 13 to 14 whole minutes.
Or 10 minutes. Oh my gosh.
No. Smell like bitch water, ugly bitch. Going to the same fucking spot. Man, shut your.
Well, I guess there's not really just a strategy to be this Saturday. But I don't know. I will open F6. Open this. Okay, it shows. Okay. I guess let's just play hardest Saturday. Wait, and what? already just been killed. What? How? Like, is there any strategy to beat Saturday? Okay, everything's just been bought. Wait, what happens if we turn on hardest setting? We don't get any money, so we can't do it. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so... This is, interesting. I'm angry because, like, I don't know how to do this. Oh my gosh. Like, so stupid. I'm going back onto the files and going back on. Shadow Theater pre-patch. Dun 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 dun. I'm such a disappointment. No, not really. I'm not a disappointment, right? Right, guys? Oh. Here we go. Let's start this up. Crashed. Whatever. Okay, the game actually loaded. Here we go. Yep, that was kind of expected. I was shaking and I didn't press stop and rewind, or I didn't grab the batteries. And I missed for 1 second. Like, literally, that's literally how you can die. Like, you can miss for like 1 second, you're dead. Even if you're on his head in time. You're just running out of too much health to, like, survive. Can't glitch out the win, even if you try. So... yeah, my finger just kind of hurt for a second, and I didn't know what it was. So, yeah. Even though this sounds crazy, I hope I don't beat this on camera. Well, I hope I don't beat this on live. Because, like, I would... Because I would, like, have, like, a low-quality completion.
Yo, you guys want burgers?
Oh, yeah, sure. I'll have to go. I'll be right back. Yeah, and be right back. My brother's making burgers. Once they're made, I will be, right back.
Yeah.
Cat, that's Cat. That's on this side. Sorry, sometimes I just talk to say stuff. I don't, like, try to do it to make the stream interesting. I just do it because, like, I don't know. There's nothing really better to do. You know what? I get way too nervous. Like, I can't just, like, calm down my nerves, and that's the problem. Like, if I don't calm down my nerves, I'll die to rat, because, like, I, like, think too much about where I might go, and then, like, I don't go fast enough. Like, I'm, like, sitting there with the flashlight off of his head, like, oh, he's there. And then he, like, kills me. Like, that's kind of annoying. I think I'm going to just play Minecraft. Why not? Oh crap, no, I don't want to share that. Actually, Oh, I wanted to, like, I figured out the, like, hyper consistent with this mode. It's just aiming. So yeah, I beat that. That's pretty epic. I will be right back because my brother is making burgers. I will check if they're ready, and if they're not, I will come right back. Anyways, yeah. See you later. I am back. My brother is not done making burgers. The burgers are not done. So you know what that means?
Minecraft.
50-20. No fan or no power generator.
Hold on. I need dragon.
What about? Oh yeah. No, you're able to use my room.
Okay, Steven.
Yeah.
Steven.
Uh-huh.
I didn't tell you this, but Black is able to make tentacles and like grab the stick figures. And then he can absorb his powers, and then he can just immediately throw them at the other guy.
And I don't think I really want to play Five Nights at Freddy's.
That's my Minecraft.
I haven't played Five Nights at Freddy's in a while, though. Seriously, when is the last time people have seen me play Ultimate Custom Night? 2 months ago. 3 months ago, basically, actually. So, yeah, I don't know if I need to really continue to stream, but I need to do Hell Vinyl challenges and Ultra Vinyl challenges. So let's do some Ultra Vinny,
And then yellow.
Shadow Vinny, Monster Gummy, and Laser Pointer.
And then yellow accidentally shoots himself with the gun in the face.
Before
We're home. What? The size of the laser pointer is the pixel pointer. Is it this? Hold on, wait. Turn on laser. Let's turn this. Okay, just the visual. It's a visual change. Okay, for a second I thought, wait, what happens if we put him up to, nightmare difficulty? Die instantly? Oh my gosh. I just, turn this guy only on this. Whatever. Turn off debug. Oh, whoop, whoop. Almost just, spilled my, dirt. I eat dirt. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh. Whatever. I don't really know what to do from here. Oh, let's play some attempts of this. Never mind. I am not gonna play this. I'm gonna just end stream there. Anyways, make sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and this is Tiny Dragon signing out.